We're back. Half episode time. And today, we're going to do the Dodoko's bombastic adventure. After a period of adventures together, Paimon had a sudden idea to take a break by reading books. Hence, the two of you set out for the Knights of Favonius' library, only to unexpectedly come across two friends. From the way that I think it is, I believe we're going blast fishing. Yep, mysterious fish, a booming adventure. I have a day and 13 hours to complete this, so let's try to get everything done with it that we can. And here we go. Oh, wait, we're not going to have to read, are we?
Okay, got it.
That's the best kind of mission. Although this is typically normal episodes
Best when they're
stuff if I don't have to read.
Grill them over a fire and they'll turn extra crispy and smell so good.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Klee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious as your catches.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste, Lisa. I promise I'll stay in the city and play Dodoko's bombastic adventure. I won't go fish blasting or make any trouble for Albedo's friend.
Sucrose? Or Timaeus? Or there's someone else?
I'm gonna go look for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon now.
We're right here, Klee.
Is someone looking for us?
It's pretty rare to see you two together. Sounds like you two made an appointment agreement.
Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon!
Yes, it's us.
Klee was just thinking about you and then you appeared.
Yeah, we heard.
How'd you do that? Oh, did you somehow magically hear Klee's thoughts?
Sure.
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
Klee's wishes summon us here.
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. Anyway, what's Dodoko's bombastic adventure? It sounds way more fun than reading a book. It's a new game Lisa made for me. We came up with the name together. You're amazing, Paimon. You remembered the name so quickly. Whoa.
Well, didn't you just say it?
You can design games, Lisa? Paimon thought that you were just into books.
And flirting.
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion, a game from back when I was a student. It didn't really take too much effort. As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances, I'm willing to design as many games as she likes.
Unique circumstances.
Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Klee mentioned Albedo's friend, right? Did something happen in Mondstadt?
It's not too serious, but the situation still has to be treated with caution. Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing in Cider Lake. Allowing them to spread would put the ecological balance of Mondstadt's waters at risk. Luckily, Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few and showed them to Kaya. If it weren't for Klee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time ordinary citizens fully grasp the situation.
Are you saying ordinary citizens are slow?
If a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water in Cider Lake. Consequently, the entire wine industry of Mondstadt could be in danger, and that poses a major threat to our economy.
I saved the day! I even got praised by Master Jean.
Good job, Klee. Well-deserved praise indeed.
So that's what happened. Whew, good thing Klee noticed the fish before things got out of control.
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the origin of the intruding species. To avoid disturbing these little invaders, Klee has to keep her treasured bombs away for some time. The investigation team's instruments are extremely sensitive, so any explosion within a certain distance of the lake would affect their data. Jean said that Klee would definitely get bored being cooped up inside the city all the time.
Yeah, probably.
Albedo's busy making improvements to the reconnaissance company's experimental equipment, while Kaya just left for a business trip. So the task of looking after her fell on my shoulders.
And how your shoulder's holding up.
Bored anymore because Lisa invented Dodoko's Bombtastic Adventure. Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, let's play together.
Count us in.
All right, the game table is right over there in the garden. The orders I've placed at Good Hunter will also be delivered there.
What type of game is this exactly? I'm just
Please
curious.
Enjoy yourselves. It's not every day you get to play games with Klee, surrounded by the scent of flowers on the breeze, with delicious food delivered right to you.
She's got a point.
Wait, Lisa, are you not coming with us?
No, she just found a new babysitter.
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in?
No.
I don't want to spoil the fun. Besides, as the librarian, I still have my basic responsibilities to take care of.
She didn't say duties.
That just sounds like another excuse for staying indoors.
Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
Well, take good care of Klee. Yeah, she just
Okay then.
pushed the
we'll catch you
responsibility
later,
onto us. So we gotta go to the garden. How do you go to the garden? Oh, this garden.
We're here, Mr. Honorary Knight. This is where we'll play Dodoko's Bombtastic Adventure.
It's gonna be like a role-playing thing.
Lisa picked a really good spot. Paimon loves it here already. All right, teach us how to play, Klee.
Dodo Adventures, kaboom! Let's just go with the first one.
Yeah, let's play.
Start game. Ooh, how does this work? Watch the position of the spiky fish and choose the right special Jumpy Dumpty. After a special Jumpy Dumpty is thrown, find the right time to let it explode, which will make the most of the special Jumpy Dumpty and blow up the most spiky fish. What the heck is this? A solid fortification built by spiky fish using stones. It looks like nothing special, but its lower part seems to be rooted deep underground, thus making the stronghold strong enough to block the impact of a Jumpy Dumpty's explosion. To defeat the spiky fish hiding behind, you'll need to find particular angles to bypass the obstruction of the fortifications. I think I get it. Wait, what are the differences between these? Mint jelly Jumpy Dumpty and caramel cookie Jumpy Dumpty. Okay. Got it. So 9 grid cross. Defeat the spiky fish warrior using the special Jumpy Dumpty to obtain 1 point. Defeat the spiky fish king to obtain 2 points. Special Jumpy Dumpties of different colors have different explosion AoEs. Keep their unique traits in mind and throw them well for a higher score. After a special Jumpy Dumpty is thrown, if it comes into contact with spiky fish or objects along the path, it will automatically explode. After throwing a special Jumpy Dumpty, you can press the throw button again and cause it to explode immediately. You can use this method to make most of the Jumpy Dumpty's explosion radii. Make use of? So they make it seem pretty self-explanatory how you should do it to start. Oh, it slides along. Okay. Oh, okay. I see how that works. I'm gonna be just short, though, of what I need. It's all about the timing. I guess I'm gonna have to do this again in order to... Well, no, maybe not. I reached the goal. Yeah, you just had to reach up to 35. All right. Seems easy enough. Next. This might take a little bit of planning. This probably where the... Oh, you can change the angle? That's good. Look at them hefty little numbers. All right, let's go back to this type. No. Wait, no, we're fine. So I'd say we can't go all the way to the top, but we don't need to go all the way to the top. We just need to do that. And boom. Next. Ooh, what is the seaweed and what is the new Jumpty Dumpty we got? Seagrass used as hiding places for spiky fish, but it seems that the seagrass cannot conceal the rotund outline of those fish. As fragile as it may look, the seagrass can block one explosion from special Jumpty Dumpties. When the seagrass is placed in a line, trouble is sure to ensue. And the new Jumpty Dumpty that we got. Ooh, the tomato pepper. Look at that. It's... I don't know what to call that. It's not a cross like here. It's not a stamp. It's kind of a combination. Just spread it out a little more. So it will literally block. Like if you do something, it won't go past, right? Or will it go around? It just blocks. I don't know. Spiky, sneaky seagrass and spiky stone strongholds can withstand frontal blasts, but said seagrass will be obliterated after a single explosion. All right, so... we have to go one more. Just like that. And... already got them big numbers out the way. I see how you finish this up. And there's only 2 Jumpty Dumpties left. But we got it. 42! Next. Oh no. What's this? A Crash Kaboom mine. Oh, this helps us, doesn't it? Crash Kaboom mines are good partners who hide themselves near the spiky fish. Their bodies are huge. Spiky fish cannot move these mines and have no idea what they are for. So they just leave them behind. After a special Jumpty Dumpty hits a Crash Kaboom mine, a large AoE cross-shaped explosion will be triggered. That will teach the spiky fish a good lesson. Are you sure you want them to learn the lesson about that? Don't you want it to be covertly? After a Crash Kaboom mine is ignited, it can trigger a second explosion with a massive AoE. However, these explosions can still be blocked by spiky, sneaky seagrass and spiky, stony strongholds. Oh, they freaking move now? Easy. But will I be able to play it off as well going forward? Ooh. Wait, I see how I'm supposed to do this. Dang it, I messed up. That one actually took a little bit of timing, and I did not have perfect timing. But I think I'll still be okay. No, I screwed up again. Oh, actually, I still got the goal. I was supposed to switch Jumpty Dumpties. Next, some spiky seagrass hides special Jumpty Dumpties. Destroying the seagrass will gain you the aid of additional special Jumpty Dumpties. I think I can line it up where I can hit that pink one that's going up and down and the pink one going back and forth. Because one's moving 4 spaces and the other one's moving 5. So if I time it just right, I should be able to get both of them. Screw it. Oh, that's what they mean. You get one out of there and you're able to use it later. Gummit. This one isn't so easy. That was not what I wanted. I screwed up. No, I need to try that again. Why is my timing so off? That's what I was aiming for. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And last one. Hey, is this one different? This one's a complete big cross. Okay. Freaking. I majorly screwed up on this one too. I think I kind of see how too. We reached the goal. But now... Finish it! That should be the last shot of the whole entire game. Select stage. I don't think there's any stages left. Yep, nope.
Dodoko defeated lots of bad, spiky fish warriors. Even the spiky fish king was no match.
Which one was the king?
Dodoko, Jumpy Dumpty, and Clee, Sparks and Splash are the best.
Truly unstoppable. Take that, bad fish.
This game reminds Paimon of the incident happening in Cider Lake. Did Lisa base its theme on that?
Most likely.
But come to think of it, why go to the trouble of finding the invading species when they could just ask Clee to blow up every suspicious fish?
Because that could get very reckless.
They could even give us some bombs and let us handle this.
You and Clee are like two peas in a pod. No bombs for Paimon.
Well, well. From the looks on your faces, it seems like you're having fun.
I guess you could say that.
Lisa!
It is.
You're here! We loved playing Dodoko's Bombtastic Adventure. What a fun game you designed!
Thanks for playing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Perhaps I should come up with some new updates?
Ooh, yay! Clee
How long is
wants
it gonna
to
take for the
see
updates?
Dodoko
It's gonna be
going on
instantaneous?
adventures in all kinds of places. No, wait. You must have spent a long time working on the game. It must be exhausting. We shouldn't make Lisa work too hard.
For some reason, I don't think that
Thank
she
you for
worked too
being
hard
so
on it.
considerate. But if it helps keep you happy while you stay inside the city, I'll be more than happy to spend as much time as needed. Of course, I understand that you prefer going on your own adventures whenever you like. The game is just meant to be a new way to pass the time. Anyway, I have some great news. And I've also brought a gift for you cuties.
Really?
A gift?
Primo Gems?
Actually, I have a gift for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, too.
Is it a Dodoko?
We'll get to the gifts in a moment. Let me tell you the news first.
Is the incident in Cider Lake resolved?
That's right. 2 knights from the investigation team found the invasive species nest and swiftly disposed of it. The knights have also determined the cause of their invasion.
Which is...
The species were accidentally introduced to the lake by a merchant without any malicious intent, so the knights let her go after some lecturing and issuing a fine.
Would we happen to know this merchant?
Luckily, they didn't cause too much trouble. But even Paimon thinks that merchant was way too careless.
The water in Cider Lake is safe.
Is it time for gifts yet? Can Clee go first?
What's Clee
Of
gonna give
course.
us?
Clee's been returning home on time every day without being reminded by anyone. So, I've been wondering what you're up to lately.
Yeah, what are you up to?
When I was home at night, I looked through Albedo's crafting book and learned to make this.
Make what?
Da-da-da!
Are we getting our own Jumpy Dumpty? Or Dodoko?
Oh, it's Dodoko doing a Jumpy Dumpty! Yep, I made a figure that looks like the Dodoko from Dodoko's Bombtastic Adventure! Even though I can't make it throw real bombs.
Okay, you pyromaniac.
I hope it'll remind you of the fun we had together and blast away your troubles and boredom. A big Dodoko toy! Oh, Paimon loves
I'd
surprises
replace the
like this.
octopus in a second.
With this, it'll feel like we're adventuring with Clee and Dodoko wherever we go.
Thank you for the creative and thoughtful gift, Clee. Dodoko will come with us on all of our adventures from now on.
I'm so happy you like my gift. I worked super hard on it. What's your gift, Lisa? I want to see.
Primo Gems?
Well, I'm afraid my gift is a lot less creative than yours.
That's okay, as long as it's Primo Gems. I'll take Prima Gems.
It's a storybook about Dodoko's bombastic adventures.
Uh-oh. How long is it? I could read it now if it's not too long.
An adventure
Or if it's just for Klee. I guess we don't get one?
A whole storybook!
No, come on, tell us that you got a
The
copy for
return
us.
to Mondstadt and join Klee on an adventure with Dodoko.
Mm-hmm.
Together, they defeated the bad spiky fish warriors and then enjoyed an afternoon tea.
That's the reward. The lights came on.
A fitting way to end Dodoko's bombastic adventure.
Did you plan out the whole story while designing the game?
That can happen pretty easily.
No, as the protagonists of the story, you, little cutie, and Klee all played an important part in bringing the story to life. I've left a blank spot in the book specially for illustrations. But I just thought of an even better idea. Since we're all here on this special occasion, why don't I take a photo of you together?
Okay.
Sure! We got to see our friends and play games together! That's definitely worth celebrating!
Let's take a group photo.
Come on then, Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon. Ready, Lisa? Klee had so much fun today. 3, 2, 1, gotta go!
We can see what the picture looks like. Oh, we do have the book. And the special Jumpy Dumpty Dodoko. Hold up. I want to see. Freaking stop being highlighted. I don't want to do furniture. Man. I ain't got it. It's not here. So where's the Jumpy Dumpty and Dodoko? Oh, here it is. It's a furnished... Dadgummit. Oh. Gotta go and collect all the rewards. All right, there's one more thing I want to do for this half episode. Now, when you go to your casket of tomes and search for players, this right here is blocked. A character is currently involved with a quest and cannot be dueled. On the stage, behind the stage. Let me see if we can get that done. Ah, here we go. On the stage, behind the stage. Something seems to be troubling Team Master Lee Su of Heiyu Tea House. I didn't want to say hey you, so I was trying to be careful with it. All right, Mr. Liu Su. Just my luck. I'm not going to tell any more stories today. Not today. I swear it. What's going on? This tiny little stage is really annoying me. It's been poorly maintained for decades. It squeaks at the slightest touch. I've long told our boss, Van Ere, that it needed to be replaced, but he would always brush me off, saying that he couldn't find a good carpenter to do the job. Today, when I was telling the story, The Wrath of Aishan, it would make that infernal squeak with every pose I would strike. Nothing could have killed the mood more effectively. Everyone present burst out laughing, and some even made fun of me for it. I'm fed up with it. I must bring a good carpenter to see Faniere. Then, we'll see what other excuses he can come up with this time. You're from the Adventures Guild, right? Can I just directly ask you to find a carpenter for me? How should I find a carpenter? Carpenter. Oh, my bad. You don't look like you're from around here. How can I expect you to know where to find good carpenters? Well then, how about you go to Chingsei Village and look for Master Lu at Fanmu Carpenters. He's known for good skills. Please ask him if he's willing to help me. He can send an apprentice if he's not available. Any carpenter from Fanmu Carpenters can manage the job. And if they build it right, that means we can finally have a befitting stage for Miss Yoon. Ha! I'm such a genius. With this reasoning that I just came up with, I don't see how Ear could say no again this time. Just rest assured, as long as you bring the carpenter here, you'll be paid in full. Got it? I'll be counting on you. I'm at the tea house every day. come to me when you found our carpenter. Just checking. Can we duel him now? Nah, he's still considered blocked. Master Lu! What's the hurry, young man? Would you like to sit down and have a cup of tea? Master Lu, there's something... Explain Liu Su's request to Master Lu. Oh, it's not difficult to build a new stage, but I'm afraid I can't help. Liyue Harbor is too far away. No one will be taking care of Fanmu carpenters if I go. What's more, I'm too old to travel this far. It would take a toll on my fragile bones. Then we won't bother Fanmu carpenters. I guess we can kiss that commission fee goodbye then. Let's go with the first one. Hang on a second. Since you traveled all the way here, why don't I recommend someone capable to you? Although he's not yet my apprentice, I've been considering the possibility of accepting him. Master Lu, I'm almost done with the 4-chair set the village head wanted, but I ran out of wood for the last chair. Dayu, thank you for helping out in the village. Speak of the devil, I was about to say that Dayu can handle your request as well. Do you have a job for me? But I'm not yet Master Lu's apprentice, so I can't represent Fanmu carpenters. Calm down there. They came from Liyue Harbor and want us to build a new stage for Heiyu Tea House. Oh, you want us to build a stage? Us meaning me and Master Lu. Did you hear that, Granny Rosin? Shin? Yes, I did. Master Lu, Dayu really wants to be your apprentice. He only follows you around at Fanmu Carpenters when there is so many other choices. He's a diligent and kind boy. It's time you gave the nod. Got it. I've already asked him to take jobs on my behalf. I think I've made myself quite clear. Thank you, Master. Dayu, the first job I'm going to officially send you on is to build a stage for Heiyu Tea House. Heiyu Tea House. Do your best and make me proud. Piece of cake. I've worked for the carpenter who built the stage for the Jade Chamber. Don't be so proud yet. The stage at the Heiyu Tea House has lasted for decades. You gotta build a sturdy one for them too. Oh, so this is all for Ayer's Tea House. How has he managed to never replace his tiny stage for so long? I'll take the job. Let me finish the last chair in the set, and I'll come with you. I'm sorry that you'll have to wait a bit. I need 3 pieces of pine wood for the last chair. I'm going to collect some. We'll have to wait a bit. We can't wait. Well, if you don't want to wait, then you'll have to magically produce 3 pieces of pine wood right here, right now. Got it. So you really can do that? Then could I trouble you to bring me 1 red dye? Now wait a minute. Don't get so worked up. A great person like you must have a greater heart. Collect furniture materials. Do we have it already? Thank you for your help. Have you found 3 pieces of pine wood and 1 red dye? Submit. Where do you get the red dye? Where do you get red dye? I gotta Google this. Do you make it at an alchemy table? You can get it from Sincetias, carrots, or valberries. That is not a dye. Oh, you do it in the Serenity pot? All right, gotta talk to Tubby.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and furniture through subspace creation, it will feel just like home.
Yeah. Just let me make dyes. Sweet, got one.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
I probably won't. All right, I got your wood and your red dye now. Here they are. Dayu busies himself making the chair. The last chair is finished. Here you are, Granny Roshin. Now, time to head to the tea house. Take care, Master. I'll be back in a few days. All right, be safe. Well then, if I leave now, I'll reach Liyue Harbor by tomorrow evening. See you at the Hiyu tea house then. Wait until 6 o'clock the following day. What do you mean? Don't tell me that you're still arguing amongst yourselves. Oh, I get it. Mr. Liu Su wants to build a new stage, but he doesn't get to make the call here. Fan Ear, who is actually in charge, isn't keen on building something new. Fine. Just let me know when you two have things sorted out. I've had a tiring trip and would like to get some rest while waiting. This is just great. So our trip was a waste in the end? Be patient. Let me try talking to him again. Here, if you don't want to spend a little sum of money on the stage, you'll lose a big fortune in the future. Just think about it. Every time Miss Yoon gives her marvelous spear flourish performance, the audience will hear the squeak of the stage before they even get to applaud. Isn't that simply embarrassing? The Yoon Han Opera Troupe isn't obliged to perform at our tea house. They could go somewhere else if they're displeased. That would be a huge loss on our side. Miss Yoon is a dear friend. She would never do that to me. You're quite the optimist, aren't you? But I heard that many people have chosen to go to third round knockout instead of our tea house lately. Iron Tongue Tien has gotten even more popular than me. Could you try to be a little more realistic? With all the money Miss Yoon has earned for the tea house, don't tell me that you can't even afford to build a new stage. Did someone just call my name? Oh, it's you, Mr. Liu Su. You look angry. What happened? It's nothing. I'm not angry, actually. Well, are you here to perform today? I'm just here to have some tea and pay you and Ear a visit. Ah, if it isn't MC. What a surprise. I was just thinking about you because they were talking about you. You're being humorous. Miss Yoon certainly knows the art of conversation. Come, friends. I have some newly made tea from Xiaoying village. Let's brew a pot. Here, when I was downstairs, I heard that you're going to rebuild the stage. So this day has finally come? This will need a bit more consideration. Oh? A bit more consideration? Speaking of which, do you know who I visited in Chinsei Village today? You can just directly tell me. You went to go see Shin again. Good guess. Granny Roshin was asking about Hiyu Tea House, and I told her that everything was the same as when she was young. Then she said... What did she say? Oops, I forgot what she said. You seem to have a good memory, but why does it have to fail this particular day with something so important? Forget it. She'll be happy with things remaining as they were. Young people are always after new things and have little respect for the past. All you know is forcing me to rebuild a stage. The more I explain, the more you'll find me annoying. Humph. Please don't get mad here. Let's have tea. I shall brew some, and I shall brew some. MC and Mr. Liu Su, could I trouble you to bring me some tea? Brew tea with Yoonjin. Where? Over here? Miss Yoon, I was wondering why Ear refused to build a new stage despite all its benefits. Now I see why, thanks to your clever choice of topic. I understand his nostalgia. Yes, I really do. I didn't expect him to have held on to that for decades. Now we know the reason behind it. I don't get it. He's sentimental because he wants everything to be the way that Granny Roshin remembers it when they were young. This is an old story, but since you're involved, I guess it won't hurt to tell you. Fan Ear used to be an opera singer when he was young, and often performed together with Granny Rusin. They would usually play a couple. Perhaps Ear wanted it to be real. But Granny Rushin had feelings for someone else. Later, she grew tired of the stage performance and decided to go to Chingsei Village with the one she loved. But that person didn't make it to Chingsei Village with Granny Rushin, leaving her to live alone in the village ever since. Knowing that I often visit her, Eir would ask me about her from time to time. I can tell that he still cares for Granny Rushin. He sees the stage as a symbol of their past and thus doesn't want to tear it down. So the stage means so much to Eir. He's not going to let us build a new one. Guess all our efforts are wasted. That's not necessarily the case. I have a way to change his mind. Give me some time, Mr. Liusu. Really? As long as the stage gets repaired, I'll be in your debts, Miss Yoon. I won't ask for too much. Please tell Ring of Rain Blades to its very end. MC, you can join me if you want. Somehow Yunjin feels very different than usual. Our tea house has collaborated with Yunhan Opera Troupe for decades. Miss Yoon would naturally feel more approachable around us. No problem. I'll make some time and tell the story just for you. All right, now that we finished the tea, it's time to talk to Eir. Eir-ye. Eir-ye. Er-ye? I don't know. Eir-ye. When we were drinking tea, I suddenly remembered what Granny Roshan told me. Oh? What did she say? She said, Eir-ye always loves to make things difficult for himself. I feel sad about it. She truly understands me. But it seems that she doesn't miss the old stage. The only person who can't let go. What a fool was I to be so obsessed with the stage. All right, you can rebuild it as you want. It's a touching thing to have kept the stage for so many years. I don't find it foolish at all. Please don't think of it that way. Stage must be rebuilt, but we mustn't damage what Eir-ye wants to preserve in memory. So you finally made your decision. Great, I'll start working right away. Here, take a look at my blueprint. The grand stage of the Jade Chamber was built based on it. According to this design, we need to tear down the walls on the two sides and... Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think we need to repair the stage instead of building something entirely new. Since the problem is caused by the squeaky wood floor, why don't we repair the floor first? As for the rest, we can talk about it later. What do you think, Mr. Liusu? As long as the stage won't affect performance, I have no objections to Miss Yoon and Eir-ye's arrangements. Huh? Is that all you want? You don't need me to build a new stage? I agree. Miss Yoon's idea is a good one. As it happens, we don't need to buy the planks. We can find some at the docks. May I trouble you to bring me the planks, MC? I'll pay you for everything in full later. That works for me. All right, leave everything to me. Go to the warehouse at the docks and obtain the wooden planks. Done all this stuff, still haven't been paid for any of it yet. And getting asked to do more. Here we go. Pick up planks. And now we gotta head back. Hope nothing happens while we're gone. Hey you, I got you planks. These planks will do. I'll start right away. Nice, the stage has been repaired. Nothing seems to have changed at all. Young man, since you've traveled all the way from Chinsei Village to here, how much should I pay you? I thought it'd be a big job, yet I only had to repair a few planks. There wasn't much trouble. I'm new to this line of job, so I won't ask for too much. 2 meals worth of mora would do. That makes 8,000 in total. That's a fair price. Good. But I can only offer 2,000 mora. What? Why don't you just ask me to do it for free? This is the year for you. He has a 50-50 principle, you know. Well, it means 50% off first, and then 50% off again, making it 75% off in total. It's rather, economical. Oh my, your boss is really stingy. You only repaired a few planks. I'll offer you 2,000, not a single more. He also traveled all the way out here. Guess I'll have to take it since this is my first commission. Remember to put in a good word for the carpenters with your audience. You can count on me. And my young friend here, thank you too. You'll be handsomely paid. How about this blueprint? Look at the details. It must be worth a fortune. You're stingy indeed. Haha. Serenity House. You have to pinch pennies here and there. Yeah, but you don't have to pinch them dry. And Miss Yoon, you solved the problem for me on your visit. How should I thank you? That won't be necessary. I'm glad that I was able to help. I had wanted to invite Xingyan to go to a rock and roll performance. Oh, you need me to do some explaining for you while you go to the show, right? Don't say that. I just haven't seen my friend Xingyan. Is it an S or an SH that the X is pronounced? Xingyan? I think it's SH. First some time and miss her very much. That's all. If the people from Yunhan Opera Troupe ask about my whereabouts, please. Got it. I have the answer ready. Oh, you're asking about Miss Yan. She came to visit Xingyan. Whatever. They did embroidery together. Would they believe that? That's what I'm going to tell them. Do you like this one? Yes, I do. Then it's decided then. All right, now he's able to duel. But of course, we're not doing that now. I just wanted to free him up so I could duel him when it was time. So, that's the end of the half episode. Goodbye.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K wet working. The roaches get the rays sprayed. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me either.